Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading, 5-card spread, and as you know, will not resonate with everyone, but I try to reach the majority. Let's see what's going on. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, new energies, like I said, hopefully positive energies. See what's going on here. Always go for a positive reading, but I go for an honest one, okay? I get people that get angry. I think Aries wasn't happy with me this time, but, you know, you got to put out there what it says. You can't lie to people. The Hermit, some of you went within, you know, the coming in energy. Maybe you went within, maybe you're thinking to yourself, maybe you're meditating for some of you. Could be all things like that. Could also be dealing with a Virgo. Could be also that you're dealing with someone who goes within, you know, someone you're trying to figure out in some way. Got that for Gemini also, but it's past position. Maybe some of you overspent money. Maybe you were trying to save and it just seemed to fly out the window, you know, the money. Trying to hold back and it's really difficult for you. Obstacle. You probably want to go out and celebrate with your family and friends again, but things are getting in the way. Could be life's event right now. Things are still getting in the way, but it's also you're wanting abundance and you're wanting love and happiness and joy, and you feel like it's hard for you to reach for some reason. And I'm going to clarify these, and I'll be giving you a 3-card love reading or a pick-a-pile love reading, and as you know, I bring them all together anyway at the end, so... You got hope. You got the Star card, you know, as the current environment. You got hope in something. You're very hopeful. What is coming towards you? Someone may want a truce with you. They may want to sit there and, you know, clear the air in some way. It could be that some of you are taking a little bit of a break, or someone on the outside was taking a little bit of a break. But this is also known as a truce card, needing peace in your life. And it could be that's what's coming towards you, is that you get to take a break, or you have peace in your life, or you're dealing with somebody that had to take a break for a while. Well, we got a lover situation coming up, Cancer. So I'm thinking someone that kind of went within, maybe the lover, or you could have went within, like I said, but it kind of comes out. It kind of resolves in some way. You have hope in somebody, or someone has hope in you, but let's clarify. I need 2 cards for the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you don't want to hold back anymore. That could be it too. Maybe you've held back too much. Maybe someone else did. So I need 2 cards for the 4 of Pentacles, please. 2 cards, please. I do shuffle these prior before I even turn on the video. Someone from the past. Could be the Queen of Cups. Could be male or female Queen of Cups, okay? Someone who was over emotional at one time, or you had an emotional situation or falling out with. Maybe you thought they were over emotional and someone didn't hold back. That's a past position. And the 6 of Cups has has to do with someone in the past, almost as far back as childhood sometimes, okay? It's about memories and nostalgia and feeling good. It's in the upright, so you had fond memories at one time. But what I was saying before, I do shuffle these prior and I meditate on them. Before I even turn on the video on each and every sign, I have to meditate on them to get in the groove, you know. But the obstacle, you got the 3 of Cups. This is about abundance. This is about, you know, talking to people and love and enjoying yourself, going out, having drinks. A couple of these want to come out. But you feel like someone betrayed you. You feel like maybe a secret came out of some sort. Maybe someone feels that you betrayed them. It could go vice versa, but it's just what you're feeling. Like, you know, you just miss going out with somebody that possibly betrayed you in some way, that you felt that came to a nasty outcome in some way, you know. But you got hope, or someone has hope towards you. So the Star card in the upright, I need 2 cards, please. 2 cards for Cancer. 5 of Pentacles. You have hope, even though you feel left out and abandoned and there was a fight. And you feel a little defeated, but you still got hope towards somebody, or some, like I said, someone has hope towards you. This person took a break, but they want a truce, okay? 4 of Swords. In the upright, I need 2 cards as what is coming towards Cancer. Yeah, they don't want to walk away. They're having trouble moving on. Whoever you're dealing with is having trouble moving on. Like I said, for some of you, you may have trouble moving on, but there is hope in the situation, because I see at the end the Lovers card is in the upright. So you do partner up with somebody. And like I said, I'll give you a love reading also. But the Lovers in the upright. I need 2 cards, please, for Cancer. 2 cards. Princess of Discs, someone really responsible. Someone is trying to regain a victory. They're having difficulty doing so in a lover situation with you. Oh, I can't stand it when I don't get this in even. But I see someone who may send a message of practicality. They may send a message of stability towards you, because someone is not feeling really like they gained a victory in the whole situation. And it has to do with the Lovers in the upright. So I do feel like someone is having trouble moving on from you. In many ways, they feel like they didn't get a victory. They feel defeated. Someone feels defeated, you know, and left out. So I'm just letting you know that you may hear from this person. Mercury retrograde. Still do a little bit of Venus retrograde. It's about over by the time I read these cards, hopefully. Or get them out there if I can upload them. But I'm going to give you a 3-card love reading. I'm going to start mixing up possibly the angel answers with the angel romance, just not right this second, because it may be too thick. The angel cards are angel cards, right? But I need 3 cards for pick a 3 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This person having trouble moving on. Maybe both of you having trouble moving on. Let's see what else is going on there. I'm going to get pick 3 from the 8th house Tarot, the house of secrets and sexuality. I need 3 cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pick 3. Like I said, concentrate on them as I'm shuffling which one you should choose. But I bring them all together, like I said. Anyway, 3 cards from the 8th house Tarot. And 3 cards from the Twin Flame Messages, Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Messages, just because they're a fun deck, and sometimes it gives us more insight and sometimes it don't. But I need 3 cards for each pile for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But 3 cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The reason why I shuffle in front of you, so you know I don't pre-pick them. Oops, don't want to turn it upside down. I don't want people to be swayed by a certain card, so they go with it. You want to go with what your feelings are, but like I said, I do bring them all together. I got this for also Gemini. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini or Earth or air sign. Unlikely that this person is doing very well. They're constantly reminded of you. They're trying to get themselves better, but they're having trouble approaching you. They can't move on. They just can't. And it's unlikely that they will. It's unlikely the Knight of Earth is moving forward. It's unlikely they're able to move forward because they're constantly reminded of you. That's night. That's Earth and Air, by the way. There is an opportunity in this section, in this one, to start a new beginning, a new truthful beginning, stating your truth. But they need more time to figure it out in this section. They're still contemplating on what to do next. Ask help from others if you're confused about the whole situation with this person, what you should do or not do. They are there to help you. Also, always ask your angels. Your angels will guide you in this situation. But ask help from others if you're confused or feeling a little abandoned or neglected yourself, to find out what is going on with this person. Strength is coming in. You are regaining strength. And what it is, the person, why they are doing this. I mean, you can ask your friends. It says ask your friends for help and support. But why they're doing this, there's something up with them, the other person you were dealing with. I do see that they will eventually contact you, but they just can't handle the words right now. They can't handle what you're going to say to them right now. So be very careful in how you approach them, because I do see someone going like within the hermit mode, and someone is feeling like like they can't move on, and maybe someone been a little ill, and sometimes even emotionally ill. You know, they're very heartbroken in some way. Even though I don't see the Three of Swords, I see someone kind of suffering within, whether you're doing it, which I don't think so. I think it's the other person. Because right now, if you bring them all together, this person is having trouble coming towards you. They feel like they're having, like I said, they're constantly reminded of you. They can't move on. I do see that Eight of Cups in reverse. They can't move on. And it's unlikely they're going anywhere, though. They're just like stuck in some way. But there is an opportunity for a new beginning to figure things out. But they're still going within. They still need to recuperate. They still need to recover from whatever's going on. But you will regain strength if you ask help from others to try to figure out what's going on with them. Because maybe you're confused about what's going on with them, and you just don't understand it. But what's going on, they're emotionally, they just can't handle talking to people right now, talking to you right now, because they're going through, like I said, an emotional situation. Especially the Queen of Cups in reverse over here is going through a lot. But they can't get you out of their mind. They just can't function. That's the word. They can't function. It's not like they're moving on. They're not. But they can't come towards you because of what is going on. It can happen, but they just need a little bit more time. Okay, this person just needs a little bit more time, and then you may hear a message from them, from the the Prince of Pentacles, which is a slower type energy, but a more practical and sound one. It is coming on. They can't gain a victory unless they pretty much talk to you. You know, but they just can't handle it right now because of what is going on in their lives. An emotional situation, okay, Cancer? So they are coming in. It's a slow energy. They need to recover. Like I said, something's going on in their life, and if you need to figure it out what it is, like I said, ask help from other people. They may clue you into what is going on, okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye.